28% ICOSA bridged to PulseChain from Ethereum has been burned. This is pretty cool. So I didn't even know you could click on, if you go to Go Pulse, I was trying to figure this out because I saw somebody posted in the chat about the different, so if you just type in, well, first let me show you. I was trying to figure out, they were doing the gift leagues and I was like, where are the leagues at? Because I went to leagues and, it just shows like, Pulse and all that stuff. Super cool. Again, I did not know Go Pulse had this. They have all kinds of different amazing features. But if you click supply, if you go to any token and you click supply, it'll tell you, based on the supply and stuff, what it is to be a Poseidon, whale, shark, dolphin, squid, all the way down to shell. So pretty cool. I mean, your favorite token, whatever it is, you can figure out what the league is, figure out where you stand, where other people is. If you like that type of gamification stuff, kind of gives you an idea. I don't know, it's kind of fun too. It's a little bit for data, a little bit for fun, but you can do this for any coin. You can do it for ICOSA. And it's also interesting, they put these different other stats. I'll show you for ICOSA real quick. So if you go to supply, you can see ICOSA. This is ICOSA on PulseChain, 42 million supply. And you can see to be a whale, 420K ICOSA, so 47K to be a whale in ICOSA, which, wow, that's low compared to a lot of other coins. I'll say that, especially blue chips and stuff, So if you type in ICOSA again, it'll give you ICOSA from Ethereum. And what's interesting, this is what's been bridged over. So I was like, when I first look at this, I think, okay, this is ICOSA on Ethereum. It says 22 million supply. I was like, 22 million supply seems low. And then now that we know the native ICOSA on PulseChain is in the 40 million range, you can, if you click on holders, so not only can you see 26% burned here, so almost 6 million ICOSA burned. Amazing. So to the burn address, if you hover, yeah, I'm hovering over. I don't know if you can see at the bottom or not, but it goes to the dead address. And then it even shows if it knows there's being that's being burned. I don't know if they automatically see this or they just the devs add the feature, turn on or whatever. But at the bottom, below the chart, you can see the percentage burned. And then if you go to, is it holders? Oh, I'm trying to show you like how I figured out. Where is it? Can you see it here? No, not liquidity. All these, you can click on them. I didn't even know you could click on them. I had no idea. I was like, I kept going in here. Where are the leagues? Where are the leagues? Going through all these. You can actually click on them. Okay. So how I figured out the percentage was bridged over. If you go, well, actually, do they show on Go Pulse? I don't think they show ICOSA on the bridge. Yeah. I don't think they do. Actually, I'm curious. By the way, this is AMA, so feel free to put questions in the chat too. I'm just going to go through whatever I'm thinking about right now as far as like PulseChain stuff. Okay, cool. They got Hex DC. This is a new Hex stablecoin by Power City. And Hex backed TCR 2.1. Cool. So 2.1 million. Wow. Yeah, around $2 million for the Hex. So pretty new, 18 days old. PulseChain's newest stablecoin that they've listed here, at least major stablecoin. So pretty neat. I love these stats. So such good stats. So if we go to, let's type in Etherscan and then ICOSA. Of course, that's going to be ICOSA on Ethereum. So around 40 million supply. And then if you go to holders, you can see the PulseChain bridge. So Omni Bridge proxy, that is PulseChain bridge. So then you can see 22 million, 55% of the liquid ICOSA, or just ICOSA. I wonder if it counts it if you're staked, because then it burns it. I guess this wouldn't, maybe it doesn't count if it's staked or not. Maybe there's more supply, but when it's staked, I'm assuming it burns it and then mints it back and stuff like that. Like it's pretty standardized these days. Like Hex and stuff too, right? You burn it and then it comes back after staked. But there's other ways to get, I'm not sure. Maybe other ways to get those stats too. Anyways, point is 22 million. So 55% of the supply here that's counting, bridged over to PulseChain. That's why you get the, that's why on GoPulse, you see ICOSA 22 million supply. And again, 26% of that 22 million that's been bridged over has been burned. Amazing. And iBurn, everyone. Welcome to iBurn. Shout out to iBurn, the ICOSA burn, the new protocol that you can take ICOSA, either eICOSA or pICOSA, and you can pay so if you do have like 1,000, pay 1,500 PLS per one ICOSA. You can mint iBurn from it, and it will take and burn the ICOSA. It will mint iBurn, and it'll go. It'll send part of it to buy PGIF, buy and burn PGIF to the PGIF buy and burn, and it'll send part of it to the iBurn buy and burn. Yeah, let me bring up the model real quick. Let me search iBurn. Give me one sec. You gonna work? You gonna be fun today? You're gonna work. While I was doing that, let me go to see if I can pull up the burn. So this is the This is the PGIF buy and burn, and looks like a little bit's been used because we got about 1 million. I think that was close to, or sorry, a billion pulse in it. That was close to 2 billion before. Yeah, you can see actually it's right now. There we go. So 21 minutes ago, buy and burn. Let's see. These are mints. Let's see what kind of clips we got going on. It's 30 million before. Yeah, 30 million. That seems to be the buy and burn number. 000, 30 million PLS to buy and burn PGIF. So pretty neat. And then it sends the PGIF to, burns it right there. Burns the PGIF. So they got about 30,000 PGIF with about 30,000 or 30 million PLS. So we hadn't seen it for a while when the price was going up. Like it went up just fantastically if you've been following it for the last few weeks. We didn't see the buy and burn run very much. And now we've seen it run very frequently. And it's ran, wow, yeah. If you go back, I don't go back too far. It's probably not going to work very well anyways if I start clicking. But yeah, it's been running. It started running a lot recently. And let's just check. So this is the PGIF buy and burn. Yeah, 30 million PLS seems to be the magic number for now. And then if you go to the iBurn buy and burn, so when the coins go to the buy and burn, I was trying to find why are you not loading? Very annoying. Come on. All right, you're just being annoying right now. I'm going to go to here. Let's see how much is in the iBurn. So this one's been run. This had around 2 billion PLS, I think, the other day. Now it's got 543 million. And you see the buy and burns ran an hour or so ago. Yeah, it was running pretty regularly. But if we go to here, go to highlights, we'll go down. Where did I post the chart? The explainer. It's been here. Yeah, so this is for iBurn. So 15% of the PLS goes to the PGIF buy and burn. So it goes to the contract, and the buy and burn can be ran. And I think they're working on making a public function to call, but I think it's not a public function right now. And then the Yeah, 15% goes to the PGIF buy and burn. And then every ICOSA used to mint iBurn is sent to the dead address, is burned. So it's burning ICOSA. It is sending 15% of the pulse to the buy and burn there. And then user here. And then 85% goes to, the other. So 15% goes to the PGIF and the 85% goes to the ICOSA buy and burn. So that's actually a lot of pulse too, because you're doing 1,500 per one ICOSA. With GIF and PGIF, it was 1 to 10 PLS. So yeah, I mean, it depends on which one's more popular and people mint and how much they mint and all this stuff too. But quite a bit. And that's how the system works. So you see, this method is the buy and burn method. So if you see mint, it's people minting. You see this 9F C090090, 907B. That is the method for the buy and burn. It just doesn't say buy and burn. It just says this to represent the buy and burn function. So very cool on that. ICOSA holders. Seems like good news. ICOSA is getting burned. Again, locking up some of the PLS value too. I mean, PGIF holders and stuff going to the buy and burn there. And then the ICOSA prices are pretty close. I think they got within 5, 10, 15% or so. I think they keep going back and forth a little bit. Let's see. ICOSA, it's 111 right now. Let's look at ICOSA PulseChain. Yeah, very close. Was that within just a few percentage or so? So getting those close together, the pegging, we call it the ICOSA pegging, and which is also good for Hex, right? Because you get ICOSA going, you got the auctions going again. I tweeted about that. So if you go down, so if you look at the auctions, click on auctions here. I can't look at them without logging in. Okay, I'm not going to do that, but you can see the different auctions. I think some started today. Yeah, it started over 1 day, 2 days. Yeah, I think a couple auctions started this weekend. If we get the ICOSA wheel going again, that could be good for Hex, encouraging 5555 stakes. Let's get the thing back going again. Like that's, especially for eHex, this could be beneficial if we're a lot of the ICOSA is getting burned there, the price is going up. It's just a great thing. So very excited for that. Where do you get this stuff? Where do you get these games? I just don't see them. Again, I'm not looking around a lot, but somebody please tell me where you can play these type of healthy, cool, value locking up non-zero sum games. PulseChain is the place, man. It's awesome. Really, really like it. This is made possible by PulseChain.com.